Hey y'all, it's Ashley Tullis, your real estate expert in Dripping Springs, with my partner in many, Mr. Bill.Roegelein, issuing loans in Texas and other states in the U.S. And this is another mortgage moment. So we're recording this in April of 2024. So we still have a good bit of the year to go through. So Bill, I wanted to hear from you. What do you think's coming up for us as far as interest rates are concerned for the rest of 2024?
Yes, I mean, it's always a good question. It's always a hard question to answer because the market's been so up and down recently. But I'll share just kind of high level view of what's happening, what did happen, and what is the market saying down the road for the rest of the year. So big market movers for rates. Just if you do follow the news and you follow what's happening with the nation, is inflation's massive topic for mortgage rates, and also unemployment in the jobs report coming out. So we see those once a month. So those are your biggest market movers. So just recently, about a week and a half ago, inflation numbers came out. And even though inflation did not go up, it did not go down like they were forecasting. So unfortunately, it had a hurt on rates. Okay. Right now, your average mortgage, good buyer, solid credit, 25% down, you're probably looking anywhere from low sevens to mid sevens right now. So we're back in the seven talk, which we haven't been that way since, I think it's been since January, maybe even December of last year. So it has gone up. We haven't hit our peak that we did last year. The other big mover that's coming up next Friday is the payroll reports and labor reports. So keep those in mind. What this means is we look at, in our shoes, we look at what the Fed is going to do potentially with their interest rates. They've been flat. They haven't moved them up. They haven't moved them down. But that is, again, a big indicator of where mortgage rates could be going. I think every agent and mortgage person has heard at the end of last year that they were projecting maybe 4, maybe 6 rate cuts this year, where the
Where are
reality,
those? Come on.
social media was rampant with different projections and what's happening. The reality is the forecast still projects maybe 2 rate cuts. Okay. When those happen, again, this isn't set in stone. This is just what the market says, and where, again, estimates are at, is potentially end of Q2. You could maybe see the first rate cut, maybe have 2 this year. So not exactly what they were thinking end of last year, but it still could be in the cards. So again, it's nothing to lose hope about. Yes, the interest rates are in the 7s. We could see maybe the 5s by the end of the year, high 5s, just depending on, but it's all data dependent. Just remember that. So if you kind of nerd out on the news and things to watch, just be careful what the media says. All right. They love to really plug on the downside of things and where rates are at. But when inflation reports come out and when labor reports come out, please watch those things. Those are things that can help curve interest rate reduction potentially. So that being said, hey, it's still a great time to buy, right? We're still in the buy season. Ashley, I think as well as I do, there's some really great deals to be had out there. Probably some seller incentive tied to it. So please don't lose focus. There's a refinance potentially in your future. But
and we can temporarily buy down the rate with those seller incentives. So if 7 sounds like too big of a number, don't fret.
Yes, there's ways to alleviate
forever.
some of the mortgage payment pressure, I think. Yes, like you said, with temporary buyouts. So again, you can talk to myself about scenarios, what works best. But there's a lot of great programs out there, and I think from your side, Ashley, there's a lot of great deals still to be had.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thanks for jamming on that for a bit, Bill. Bill and I don't have a crystal ball, but we will absolutely revisit this conversation later in the year. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Who's to know? Time will tell. If you're like, what is this buy down business? Guys, there's a ton of topics right here on our YouTube channel. Click around. We have a video specifically about those buy downs. If you have questions about the real estate market in Central Texas, please reach out to me if you want to do some money talk. Bill is absolutely your guy for that. And we'll see you next time for our next mortgage moment. Thanks again, Bill.
Yep. Great talking to you.